we have to look at the tariff. Different tariffs allows you for different range of installation. Now this is slightly outdated. This is June, but just to inform you, as of well, beginning of the week, lots of those quotas have been taken up, has been snapped. On Friday it was about 170 megawatts. Monday it was already like 60, 70 megawatts. And as of yesterday, we still had a balance of 23 megawatts. So as you can see, the take-up has been very, very high. Lots of interested individuals and consumers. And so if you're still looking forward, do let us know. There are a couple of options available for residential as well as commercial. You could opt for credit cards, which is a 36 months repayment, meaning to say you would swipe your card and have a zero interest, and you would pay the bank over 36 months. However, cash purchases are also allowed, but some banks are beginning to just to quickly rush through, again, new application, and what would allow you to do so, including commercial and industrial, is you may also opt for a PPA or solar leasing program. I would like to bring up the promo that we have for both industries, and hopefully you guys will benefit from this.
Thank you, Mr. Murali, for the insights.
Thank you, Jamila.
I believe you have a promo video that you bring. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Murali, for the insights. Thank you too for the promo video that you bring exclusively for the audience today. And your story is very eye opener, and I can't wait to have my own solar energy in my home. Now, we shall move on to my favorite topic of the day: food. All right. So we know that the food and beverage industry produces big carbon footprint every single day. And I believe one of the most significant way to preserve the environment is by having a food green strategy. So I would like to ask Mr. Tan, how do we go green with food? And how does the right choice of food can help us to conserve the resources and the environment? Hand to you, Mr. Tan.
Yeah, thank you, Jamila. I have to say, vegetarian diet is better for the environment. We shall shift our diet to become more veggie. As we know, the farmers give a lot of drugs to the animals to increase the growth and productivity. The farmer give hormones to the animals to let them to go faster, to give them antibiotics to make sure that they will able to alive in a life situations. And if we consume all these antibiotics and hormones, the long-term effect on human activities are not, it may cause cancer. And as we know, broad use of antibiotics, it may cause antibiotics resistance. And this so-called super bacteria finally will reduce the effect of the antibiotics during the treatment of infectious diseases. And finally, all these antibiotics, hormones, and pollution and the animal waste will become the pollutions of the liver and organs. The nitrogens, antibiotics, and phosphorus um, create a damage for the aquatic life. The algal blooms block the waterway and use up the oxygen, and finally cause the death of the populations of fish. And we also know that animal actually consume a lot of water. To produce a kilogram of beef actually may use up 50,000 of liter of water. Not only water, animal farming also eating up our land. 70% of the agriculture land are used for the animal farming. By increasing of the livestock productions, actually we will cause deforestations. As we know, deforestation will increase the greenhouse gas commissions again, because all these carbon will release from the tree. As we know, animal farming also will create a lot of methane and nitrous oxides. This nitrous oxide actually is 300 times GWP compared with carbon dioxide. So if we switch our diet to become more veggie, actually we able to lower down the greenhouse gas release compare with the technology, which is reduction of the carbon dioxide CO2. So as a conclusion, I would like to say, by choosing a vegetarian compared with animal products, we will able to save our planet, our land, our water, our forest, ourselves, and our money.
All right, thank you, Mr. Tan. Now you're making me feel like I want to be a vegetarian after this. Now, can I invite Mrs. Tan to elaborate further about the organic farming or organic food production and how can it benefit the environment?
Thank you, Daniel. Okay, from what other speakers shared just now, we are basically talking about everything that will help in this field now. So we talk about the recycled products, the benefits of recycled products to the environment. We talk about the solar energy, how it is easily applicable to our current lifestyle, and the benefits to the environment as sure. And then the thirdly, as Mr. Tan shared just now, is everything about green vegetables, which is good to our human and also to the planet, life, everything. So now I would like to share about how organic farming will benefit the environment in terms of different perspectives. So actually, organic farming is benefit to the environment through different several perspectives. One of it is weather, water, soil, animal, and the overall biodiversity of the environment. So we would like to share one by one. So as you heard Mr. Tan just now, there is a global warming due to greenhouse effect of industrialization. So in Malaysia, actually the statistics shown in 2018, there's almost 258.7 million tons of carbon dioxide emissions, and this contribute to the almost 4.49% of average annual growth rate. To me, it is quite a substantial figure. Though that's why the organic farming play a very important role because it will help to mitigate the greenhouse gas emissions and slow down the climate change. And then we talk about water, how organic farming benefits in terms of water. Actually, organic farming, it helps to conserve water. For example, imagine if our whole population, we are uh, we are consuming because if we eat vegetables instead of animal products, actually it is not easy to imagine. In order to produce 1 kilo of beef versus 1 kilo of wheat, actually we can save around 13 times to 50 times of water consumption. This is a lot. And then another example is cotton farming. Cotton farming, actually, if we grow organically, it needs less irrigation compared to the conventionally grown cotton.
Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Tan. Now I believe that we are all clear about how to apply green concept, especially in the food system. Now let us watch a video of Lotus Pharmacy owned by Mr. and Mrs. Tan. And after that, I'll pass the floor to back to Lukman and stay tuned for more exciting info.
Thank you, Jamila.
Thank you.
We love our family. We enjoy a happy and healthy family life. But do we love ourselves and our environment? If yes, what have we done? Pharmacist Tan Chee, Pone and Kean founded Lotus Pharmacy, an organic in Penang in 2003 to promote a healthier life for the society. We are aware medication is not the only way to treat a medical condition. We believe that a holistic treatment which takes into consideration a person's spirits, emotion, the food we consume daily is essential in leading a healthy life. In summary, to live in a healthy life is the best way of prevention. In fact, a person's health and its living environment are closely related. Hence, Lotus Pharmacy and Organic emphasize on healthy living coexisting with its nourishing environment. We are ethical professional caretakers who are dedicated in promoting healthy living via personal consultation and community services. Is this just an idealistic dream? No, these are steps and efforts taken toward living responsibly.
Let's work together.
Let's work together.
Let's work together towards a healthier life.
Let's work together towards a healthier environment.
Hence, let us work together toward a healthier life and a healthier living environment.
Multimedia. And finally, we got a video from the Faculty of Business that want to promote themselves and show what they've been up to as well. So, without further ado, let's take a look.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zohimi bin Muhammad Shah. I work in MMU since 2010 as Assistant Manager and also as the Registered Electrical Energy Manager at Facilities Management Department, Multimedia University, Malacca. The energy saving campaign started in MMU since 2012. Energy saving campaign started by distributing and pasting the campaign poster throughout the campus, and the consumed energy for year 2012 is the energy baseline for MMU. FMD implemented many approaches to reduce the energy consumption since 2012. Some of the actions are distributing and pasting the energy saving campaign at switches, classroom, admin office, etc. We also email the energy information to all staff on monthly consumption for the building, year-to-year energy consumption. Area use the energy is the chiller plant. For chiller plant optimization, we replace the chiller to the high efficient chiller at both campuses. We also replace all motors in the chiller plant to high efficiency motors and redesign the piping route to minimize the losses. All this action at chiller plant give around 20% of energy reduction. For venue using the split unit air conditioner, we replace to variable refrigerant flow VRF type, such as at classrooms and office. For lighting, we follow the and later to the LED type. Same for the low bay, high bay, spotlight and street light. We replace the metal highlight type to induction light and then to LED type. So for corridor lighting, currently we use to off during weekend and public holiday. This can help save energy by ensuring the issue only run when required. My team and I also conduct frequent rounds at all buildings to eliminate and determine the energy wastage. The findings are then reported to the management and proposed for further action. We also install the energy monitoring system to show the real data energy consumption. When the usage is beyond the limit set, the system will trigger email to FMD. At MMU Melaka Library, we install motion sensor to control the lighting and exhaust fan inside the toilet. For future plan implementing the green campus, we plan to install solar PV panel to generate clean electricity from the sun to reduce consumption from TMB grid and reduce CO2 emission that is good for environment. We also plan to replace all street light and the lighting at MMU campus into LED type. We also plan to design a smart classroom where the light operation will be controlled by the sensors. Lastly, I urge